Hi guys, today on Divas Can Cook, we are making the biggest, softest, fluffiest cinnamon rolls I have ever had in my entire life. This is my favorite cinnamon roll recipe. It's like a cross between a cinnamon bun and a cinnamon roll, and it is fabulous. And of course, it's easy to make, so let's go. Alright, first step, we're going to add our yeast into our warm water here. We're going to throw in a little bit of sugar. Now we're going to wait. We're going to wait until this yeast has become all puffy and frothy, just like this right here. That is perfect. Do not move forward with this recipe if your yeast doesn't do that, okay? It has to do that. Now go ahead and pour this into a large bowl. Then we're going to add in some whole milk. I'm going to throw in a little bit of buttermilk, of course. And then we're going to add in a little bit of sugar. My voice is a mess. Oh my God, I'm just getting over a cold. This is so awful. But yeah, sugar's in there. Throw in a little bit of oil for a nice little texture, okay? Then we're going to add in some melted butter. Oh, look, lots of melted butter, honey. We're going to throw in some eggs, and then we're going to add in some vanilla extract. This really is just a dump and mix recipe. I love recipes like this, all one bowl, perfect. Go ahead and mix it up and get everything combined. Oh girl, your mixer is dirty. We're going to add in some salt and some baking powder, and then we're going to add in our flour a little bit at a time, okay? Just throw some in there, mix it up real good. Throw in the rest of the flour, stir it up really good until it forms a nice lump of dough that's kind of sticky but not really sticky. You want it to pull away from the bowl easily, just like this right here. Wonderful. All right, now we're going to place our dough into a grease bowl, a large grease bowl. Then you're going to cover it up with some plastic wrap. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. And then we're going to place this bowl in a nice warm and toasted location. I just left it in my sunroom. It was wonderful and hot, perfect for it. All right, for about an hour, okay? It's gonna sit for an hour. After an hour, it will look like this right here, gorgeous, all puffy and stuff. Go ahead and punch it down to release all of that air that is inside of that dough. Then we're gonna go ahead and flour up our little work surface here. Plop that dough right on out. It's so squishy. I love this dough. It's just so soft and squishy. I go ahead and knead it a few times, and now we're just gonna take our little paws and just flatten it out. You can use a rolling pin, but it's just so fun to just, you know, touch it. Touch the dough, okay? Let the dough know that you love it. Just go ahead and flatten it out until it's about 1/4 of an inch thick, okay? It does take some time. I felt like Helen Keller. You remember when she was like, look, okay, never mind. All right, so we have some melted butter here. I'm gonna add in a little bit of vanilla extract to my butter just to kind of give it a little oomph of flavor there. And then we're gonna brush this butter generously over this dough. Oh girl, just pick it up and pour it on, honey. Pour that butter on there, spread it out, and then we're gonna sprinkle on some brown sugar cinnamon. I just mixed some cinnamon and brown sugar together. Okay, and just spread it on out until it's a nice even layer. Everything's covered up. And then I go ahead and just add in on the rest of that butter. Why waste it? You know, it's going to be really yummy and sticky and stuff with all that butter and brown sugar. Yeah, sprinkle it all on there, okay? Now it's time to roll it up. Start with the end that's furthest from you and roll nice and tight. Keep it nice and tight when you're rolling it. All right, if the butter starts to ooze out, that is perfectly okay, honey. That's wonderful, okay? Yes, it's going to be really, really sticky and gooey and perfect cinnamon rolls when it's like that. Now we're going to go ahead and cut these little rolls into about 12 little circles here. Place them into a greased pan just like that. That looks good. They're gorgeous. And then we're going to cover up the pan again. We're going for a second rise, okay? So cover it up with plastic wrap again. Place it in a nice, warm, toasty location. And we're going to let these rise for about an hour or so, just to kind of let them fill out a little bit. And after an hour, go ahead and remove that plastic wrap, and they will look like this right here, all fat and just yum. Look at that. Yes, yes, perfect. Okay, we're gonna bake these at 350 for 20 minutes, and while they're baking, let's go ahead and make our cream cheese glaze. I have some powdered sugar here. Throw in a little bit of butter, some milk, and then we're gonna add in a little bit of vanilla extract. We're gonna mix this up until it is well combined and creamy, and then we're gonna add in our money maker, that cream cheese. I love cream cheese. Go ahead and mix that cream cheese in there. I like a nice thick glaze, okay? Like that. Yes, perfect texture. Perfect. All right, when those rolls come out of the oven, they will look like this. Oh my gosh, so good. I let them cool off just a little bit, but not much. And then I go ahead and just pour on that luscious, luscious cream cheese glaze. Oh my gosh, go ahead and spread it out, okay? That looks great. Then I take my spatula and kind of go around the sides just to let that yumminess just ooze down the sides of the pan. Yes, my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. I love these. All right, enough. Let's just go ahead and cut into them. because I just have to show you guys how soft and fluffy these cinnamon rolls are. Cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns, I don't care what you call them, but look at that. I mean, can you just look at that and tell how fluffy and tender and soft these are? It is like heaven, and they really do just melt in your mouth. They are that doggone good. Oh my God, I love these things. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget, and there's the bottom. Look at the bottom, all golden and cinnamon. Yes, yes, Monique. Yes, you did good, girl. That was good, honey. All right, now, like I was saying, you can find this recipe on my, oh, look at that. What, that slice? Oh, on divasandcook.com. Thank you guys so much for watching and dealing with my nasally voice today. Later.